Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends for some more legendary testing. In legendary testing, I take 4 monsters whom I have fed up to level 60 and turn them loose against encounters on the adventure map. After a couple of fights, we'll level them up to 80, making whatever changes we deem necessary. Maybe some skills didn't work out the way we thought. Maybe we want to try some other ones. And of course, give them some more fights. After we're satisfied with that, well, we just turn them all the way up. In one of these cases, one of these individuals is going to 105, and then throw them at the hardest things on the map and really challenge them. Today, we have 3 new contestants. On top, we have Gregorz of Lyria. He's been waiting for his team. He thinks he's found it. And maybe he has. His skills don't conflict with anybody, so that's the reason he's there. Oh, and his name, of course, is Geralt. Because I said his name was going to be Geralt. And of course, in the front, we have Rador. And Rador, of course, was leveled up earlier in the week, and he has found his team as well. He's going to be doing a whole bunch of burning and such, so that should be fun to see. In terms of naming him, I had some issues because I'm already using Johnny, I'm already using Blaze, I'm even using Robbie, so I was a little bit strapped. I was actually considering using Rador, R-I-D-E-R, and someone else actually had that suggestion too. But then again, I came to the bottom of the suggestions, and then I saw Nicholas. Yeah, we're going with Nicholas. Yep, that works good. Of course, named after Nicolas Cage, the individual who played Ghost Rider in the Ghost Rider movies. And besides, it's an excuse to use the name Nicholas, isn't it? Alright, at the bottom, of course, we have Kronx, and she has been patiently awaiting her time, and her time has come. As a matter of fact, her time has really come because there is a discount going on for ruin slot unlocks, and now she has 3 open ruin slots. So her time has truly come. Anyway, in terms of her name, a couple of people suggested Chronica, and I think that just works perfectly. As a matter of fact, that's probably what they had in mind when they named her Kronx, so it fits her. Alright, so we got control here, we got a whole bunch of damage, so let's see how it works out on these victims. Let it begin. Oh, and speed that up, please. Yeah, I had to reinstall again. Just lockups are a bit of a problem. Alright, why don't we just, don't want to turn to the babies. No, actually, that's not the one, that's the cursed one. Yeah, you know what? I just want to go with the baby thing. I do. Let's just gonna do it. We're gonna do kids like you. Low magic damage to all enemies, may apply burn, transform them into baby. What I'm interested in is that are they going to take burning damage while they're babies? That's what I really want to know. Okay, so they have the burn on, they have the baby mode on, right? Alright, so this is the time for buffing. I think this is time for buffing here. That's stun immunity. Okay, I don't think he can do any buffing, so he's just going to charge, because I can't hit them because they're babies, right? Can we just look at that for a moment? Baby reversion. Transforms target into baby. Baby will lose his next turn, but cannot be targeted by skills. So, he can't do anything. He can, however, do something. Where is this? Okay, turn them to ashes, heavy fire damage, gains double damage. Okay, he can't actually attack, can he? So he can't use that skill. Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe he would attack and miss. But no, he can't attack, can he? Alright, I guess he's charging too. Okay, you do take the burning damage. Okay, and there is a baby cooldown effect. Well, is there a... Okay, maybe I should save that one. No, I'm not going to save that one. Let's do the time freeze. Okay, so now we can damage them. Alright, Bitter Rage. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies. May make all targets bleed. Alright, and he can't do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I want him to do the big attack with his double damage. So I'm just going to hit you really hard with turn them to ashes, deals heavy fire damage, gains double damage. Unfortunately, that didn't kill him, but we might be able to do something about that. Alright, let's just charge, because I think that Gregorz is going to finish them. Groundbreaker. Because I want him to have the double damage going into the next round. Alright, why don't we give them curse? Okay, you resisted the curse. You shouldn't resist. Let's see. Heavy damage, remove negative status effects, not necessary. Silver sword, you. And here's what I've been waiting for. Mad Ride. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Deals moderate fire damage to all enemies. Of course, he is only 60 and he doesn't have a damage rune on him, right? Alright, Time Law, moderate damage, guard down, just him. The other guy's already dead because of the curse. Was there a cooldown? Yeah, I guess there was. I was looking to see if there was a cooldown because of the timeout. Melting Ground, no, single target. Wicked Soul, that's what I want. We have to stop playing with our prey. Alright, so let's see. Let's move on. I don't know if a single target encounter would really be very fair. I'd have to get something really strong, so let's move on. Let's do another double maybe if we can. I'd like to get something in the 70s, because they're kind of tough, you know what I mean? The one thing about the baby thing, which isn't really very good, is that you know, you attack them and you put the burning on them and you turn the babies. Yeah, it turns out they do take the burning damage. I'm guessing if they have other torture effects, they'll also take those as well. But the thing is, you can't do anything. You can't use anything that targets them, which is a little on the annoying side. What about you down here? The thing about it is these guys are all nature. They're going to take a trashing there the next round. Alright. Besides, those are commons. I shouldn't be attacking commons, right? They're just way too common. Okay, well this is a little bit better. Of course, those are goats. But I like killing goats. Okay, when your friends show up, let me know. The Master Fongs, they're not quite there yet. Alright, we'll make them show up. Alright, this is interesting. I'm going to use Time Freeze here. Alright, and then let's do this one here. This one doesn't do the bleeding. This one... Oh, what's the first one? You know what? I'm going to do this one because the other one was only doing partial damage. Alright, we'll get them bleeding. Alright, and let me think. There's no sense in setting them on fire since two of them are immune and one of them is hardened. So we'll just go for the... Ow, man. Partial damage. Let me think about that. I guess we can do... That's a good question. You know what? I think maybe I want to go for the double damage. Alright, I'm going to hit the guy in the front. I'm going to go for the double damage. Alright, they do have the cooldown immunity. Alright, curse. They didn't do anything, though. I know that they're invisible, they're little circles, but they didn't attack. Why didn't they attack? Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what's up with that. Let's do this one and give them quicksand. Alright, you have the double damage. It means you can just get... Ooh, that's still not killing them, but they do have some serious stuff on them. Of course, we may have used everything in the first round, right? I think they're dead already, so I'm just going to charge, yeah. Once again, I think you're dead, so we're just going to get our stuff back. Yeah. Okay, next round. Uh-oh, the goats are going first. Oh, they're going for Chronica. Okay, no, they split their attacks. We'll start with a time freeze. Okay. One of them... Okay, the other one got immune to it. Alright, that's not good. Alright, get some bleeding going here. Good question. Melting ground. Well, set them on fire. Okay. Okay, no healing allowed. As a matter of fact, let's do some curse of... Okay, not the curse. Actually, put the curse on and then turn them into babies. That's a good idea. Curse of Time, low damage, give them curse. They all got the curse. Okay, we're getting in trouble now. Does he have? He has negative status effects. Yes, he does. So hit him. Okay, that's not the one you should be concerned with. Okay, kids like you. Boom, because they have curse on. Oh, heck bounds. Deals very heavy fire damage. All enemies may burn. Yeah, but the problem with that is that that one is still a baby. But you know, that one's dead already. So we'll just do this. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Okay, that didn't work out too well for Gregorz, now did it? Okay, so let's see if we can find one encounter that's fairly high. Maybe like an 80 or something like that. Let's see, first one after the mini-boss over here is... I think that might be a little bit too much. Let's see, how about you? 83. Well, let's give it a try because these guys are pretty tough. So let's just see. All right, they are fire, which means Nicholas is going to be a little bit hampered by that. Oh, they get to go first. That's okay. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? All right, well, we'll just do this. Were there any resists? No resists. Okay, turn them to ash. We might have a big problem here. I was really counting on the torture effects. Okay, you know what? Curse. Oh, you resisted it. That's not good. Wicked Soul. He's got double damage. All right, Mad Ride, which unfortunately is half... I'm going to lose this, ain't I? They knew who they were hitting, because I was counting on Geralt's torture effects. It's the last one. Yep, this is all over. The last one they left is the one who is the biggest problem. All right, I guess we're just going to set you on fire. Yeah, a whole lot of resisting going on. Unfortunately, well, this one's about to die because it's got curse on it. But he died first. All right, that was a very poor choice of a fight for me. First of all, they were 23 levels higher, right? And another thing about it is that fire, which means he can't do very much at all to fire. But, yeah, they killed the right guy first, didn't they? Because I was going to pile up the quicksand and the bleeding on him, but they went right for him, you know? What I was going to do is have him do that and then have Kronika come back and do the baby so that they would be getting the torture effects while they couldn't do anything. Oh well, I think that though, but that probably should be it for now. So let's do some leveling. All right, so let's do. All right, so yeah, it's going to be doing that. It's saying craft and equip ruins. The reason is like I had to reinstall again. So, all right, let's begin. I think that Radar is up here, or I should say Nicholas is up here. I don't think I'm going to be changing any of the skills, but he seemed a little bit helpless against fire. That's the thing. All right, let's just see what happens here. See what comes up. 65. Nah, I mean, the thing about it is he's got this one here. I like having the 0 cooldown. I mean, it's a little bit more damage. Do I want to have that one in addition? No, that one does the burning. That one's the big damage, and that's got the boost. No. I don't think there's any chance. I just raised him up a couple of days ago, so I don't think there's any chance I'm going to make any changes with him. No. And 75. Nope. And finally... No. All right. I think he's good to go for now. He should be doing a little bit more damage now that he's level 80. When we get him to 100, I'll put a damage on him and he'll be better. All right. So I think that... Well, let's do it with Kronika. You know, the one mistake I made with Kronika here is I accidentally leveled her up to level 61. The reason is when I started her up, it comes back and it says, you want to feed it? And I already fed her up a level before I realized, oh, I wanted to leave her at 60. But we will do the 105 and we'll get her extra skill, right? I haven't leveled her up to 110 because I'm not sure about whether or not I want to do that or not. It's a good enough skill. It's just that you'd really have to have a good combo for that, you know? So I'll have to think about that for the future. For the moment, let's just get her to 65, time switch. Yeah, you know, this one, do I want this or this? Applies a random torture skill to all enemies, applies a random positive effect. I'm going to use this one and see how this works out. Because I'm wondering whether or not the random positive one would have helped us in situations. So we're going to test that one. Right, we're going to use that one now for a while. I don't think there was any other ones that were in my head that I wanted to try. You have misbehaved. Single target applies ignite. Alright, this one turns him into a baby. It does magical damage, turns him into a baby, but it also gives him 2 torture effects. Considering we know that the torture effects do damage while they're in baby mode, that's actually interesting. Do I want that? See, here's the thing. I know I'm swapping this one out. This is the one single. I think this is the one single one. Multiple. No, this one. This one says one enemy, though. I want to see this one in action. Because it says one enemy. So I don't know why it's saying that. Because all of this is multiple enemies. And, of course, allies. And I'm not losing that. It's a good skill. It's just that I know I'm going to be swapping this last one out. I suppose what I could do is put it there for now, and then we'll just see how it works out. Because I know I'm going to change it. All right, time law. Yeah, that. I mean, that's a good one. It's just I know that a better one is coming. And level 80. Late Resurgence removes all negative status effects from one ally. Applies. That's a good support one, and it probably would have helped. It's just that I don't know what I would take out for that. All right, the time stop, I'm not losing that one. This one I want to try now. If they have a whole bunch of torture effects, this is great because it makes it so they can't do anything but just die. And I just threw this one in because I want to test it. So I just don't see a spot for this one. I mean, this is a really good one for saving somebody's life. I just don't see what I would take out for it, especially considering I have more skills coming. All right, obviously the next skill that's coming up, hold on a second, the one I say I'm going to swap the other one out for is going to be this one, Sudden Heart Stop. Removes positive status effects from one enemy, applies time stop to enemy, and gives an extra turn. That's the one I'm going to take out and put on the end. So I know that this one is going to be going in, right? So that's what I was talking about. I'm just going to put that in the next time. All right, and we're done here. So I think Gregorz or Geralt is the last one. Don't think I'm changing any of his stuff, but let's just see. 65. Okay, single target, heavy damage, and quicksand. I have the group version of that. And you know, the group version isn't really that lesser in the terms of damage. Let me see here. This one is bigger, better damage, and it gives two different. This one gives 2 torture effects, including the other one. And I'd rather have the special damage, you know. Well, this one clears negative status effects off himself, which is very good. You know, the immunity just done is situational, but that one could be good. And the first one, group bleeding. The last one, group quicksands. So I just don't see a place for that one. Yeah, I don't see changing anything for him. Chronica was different. Well, this one gives him a damage. If it's just a damage boost, if it was like double damage, I'd consider it. But no, I'd rather do damage to the other guys. You know what I mean? And 75, and that's that quicksand one again. And finally, level 80, and that's the quicksand one again. Okay, I think they're set. I will go back into the adventure map, and I will find them some playmates. And when I am ready, we'll be back. All right, we found some volunteers, so let's get into it. All right, let's do the time freeze, of course. Okay, and let's see. Immune to poison. That's not good enough for you. Here, have some bleeding. Should I just give them the burning too? Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna die now. Do I want to give them the random torture effect and give us positive effects? Why don't we do that just to test it, right? All right, so they're gonna get random. Okay, he got double damage. What did you get? You got triple damage? That was a random effect? Okay, what did you get? You got, whoa, let me tell you something. Those are some good ones. I mean, normally it's like, hey, you got trait disable protection, or can't remove positive status effects. Well, we got double damage, triple damage, and evasion. That actually worked out pretty good. Just not for you. Does that mean he's going to have triple damage in the next round? Please kill him. So he's got triple damage going into this. And she's still evading. Okay, that's not good for Gregorz, actually. You have misbehaved. I want him to hit with full power, though. I'm going to charge. Okay, let's get some quicksand going here. Okay, now this is really gonna hurt. Yeah, that's really gonna hurt. Because he had triple damage on. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna keep that one. That one seems pretty awesome right there. Alright, let's yeah, that was actually too easy because of that. Alright, let's see what we can find over here. This is water. Well, it looks interesting. I don't think we fought that one before. Well, let's do that. Of course, they're water, which means that Nicholas is going to have a bit of a disability there, right? All right, let's go. And do time freeze. Okay, and we'll do the bleeding. Okay, he didn't want the bleeding. Yeah, unfortunately, actually, I guess they're not taking the effect of the water. All right, you know, I'm going to go with the burning here. Okay, so time switch again. Moderate damage, random torture skill against them, random positive one for us. Okay, what did you get? 100% damage mirror. Double damage. And wait a minute. Did you get precision too? How did you get precision? Well, maybe it was one of his own skills. All right. And you get double damage too. She seems to be pulling from a really good pool there, you know? She's not getting into the BS ones there, you know? All right, I'm going to keep trying that one, and I'm definitely, at this point, looking to keep it. You know what? I don't have to do anything. They're dead already. Of course, this is an incredible waste here, isn't it? I guess I could do this to get the double damage for the next round. But I mean, yeah, they're already dead. Okay, you gave yourself double damage. That's amazing. Yeah, charge. Okay, and of course we're going to do some quicksands on you guys. And yeah, double damage. This is going to hurt. It's going to hurt you guys in the back a lot. Oh, well, you know, he was water, you know. Let's see. You have misbehaved. And you have 3 torture effects, which means, let's face it, you're dead. I'm liking that skill of hers. I'm really liking that skill. I mean, it seems so far to be pulling from a really good pool of positive status effects there, you know? I mean, we're seeing damage, we're seeing damage mirror, we're seeing evade. So far, I mean, I'm going to keep trying that one and looking to see. All right, let's go with, we need something hard here. We'll do one more in the 80s range, but I want something like hard. I mean, we could do that. It's a disadvantage for Nicholas in the first round, but it should, if he lives long enough, it'll work out good in the second round, right? They might be faster. If they're faster, then we're going to lose some people. So I might end up picking somebody else. We'll have to see. Okay, they're... Yeah, oh, don't kill her. Boy, they knew their target, didn't they? Okay, well, you know what? Maybe we should go with... Alright. They're immune to burning, by the way. Yeah, that's going to do bad damage. And they're immune to burning, so there's no sense in doing that. Alright, I'm going to do the hit to give him double damage, but I think we've lost this. There's 2 rounds, by the way. Yeah, these guys are way too hard. Alright, we'll pick something else. I mean, even if they got through that, there's still another round. So that was a very poor choice on my part. They were smart, though. They took her out first because they knew she was dangerous. All right, we'll just pick something else. I don't know, maybe the fire area isn't such a great idea. Maybe just like 1. Okay, these guys are 100. The same thing. If they go first, they're 20 levels higher. They're just going to crush them. What about you? A little bit higher. A little bit higher. You know what? I don't mind going for rounds here. Oh, we just did that one. What am I talking about? All right, we'll pick the first one over here. I think we fought them before. They're probably still going first. All right, well, if they do, we get killed. Okay, she does get to go first this time. All right, time freeze. Okay, they're immune to stun. We're not stunning. We're bleeding you. And, I guess setting you on fire, too. Not such a bad idea. Now, if I babied them, they'd be in a lot of trouble. But I do want to try this. I want to see what kind of stuff we get again. You got curse, you got drowning, you got drowning. You got double damage. You got precision. You already had, you got cooldown immunity, but you already had it. Okay, so you got kind of bogus stuff there. All right, Groundbreaker, but you have double damage, so they're kind of dead. And we'll just add some precision here. Yeah, you know, that skill of hers, it doesn't just give positive effects. It gives pretty good ones, you know? I mean, even the cooldown protection, even though it was not much use to her, it's still one of the good ones, though. So that's not so bad. All right, that's good. Okay, I think it's time to max these guys out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Gregorz and Rador are going to 100. Kronx is going to 105. I'll throw a ruin on each one of them. I'm sure you can figure out what's going to go on them. And when I find some victims for them, we will be back. And we're back. And you knew we were going to be doing this, right? We're doing the mommy and daddy encounter. Okay, so Gregorz and Rador both have 5 damages on them. I didn't go any more than that because they both have 2 lock ruin slots. So that's kind of where they're going to be. I don't know if I'm ever going to spend gems to unlock them. Let's face it, they're good. It's just that I have so much better, you know? And Chronica, who I did unlock the slots of, I gave her an 8. I was thinking I might just give her the 10 that I had. Here's the thing. I'm strongly considering whether or not I want to just bring her up to 110 and maybe give her my 3 10s and see how that works out. And make her my primary denial. We'll have to see about that. Anyway, let's see how this goes for now. They now have extra damage. She has extra speed. This should be interesting, so let's get going. Alright, let's start with a little time freeze, because... And they're all frozen. Alright, so a little bit of bleeding, please. Okay, they're all bleeding. This is good. He's doing more significant damage now. Do I want to do that, or do I want to set them on fire? I think I want to set them on fire. Okay, now once again, I want to see what kind of skills we get here. Oh, by the way, I did level her to 105, so she has this. Sudden Heart Stop. Removes positive status effects from one enemy, applies time stop to one enemy, gives her an extra turn. She doesn't need that right now. She may use that going into the next round, though, right? But I want to see what she gives our guys, right? They're going to get random torture effects. We're going to get a positive status effect. So I'm interested to see what we get. Okay, he got the positive. Okay, she got that reflected right back, didn't she? All right, he got the he got kind of bogus here and was protect positive status effects, but he also got a precision. Is he doing that to himself? I'm gonna have to check out his skills again to see whether or not he's doing that to himself. He got triple damage. Oh, unfortunately, he's gonna waste it now on her. That's really unfortunate. All right, and she got the damage mirror, which, by the way, was what killed the other guy because it got reflected back. Wait a minute. Then why does she still have it? Oh, she's got it for 2 turns. He's got it for 1 turn. He's got the precision. I think, oh, the positive protection for 3 turns. But she got the damage mirror for 2 turns. All right. Yeah, obviously this is going to kill, right? Because he's got triple damage. All right, what do we got going here? How about we, you in the front? We're going to have you have a sudden heart stop. And then, of course, oh, we could go right back to time freeze, can't we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. By the way, have some quicksand. Okay, he resisted it up there. Mad Ride? Okay, she's having a little bit of a stamina issue now, so she's going to have to charge. She might... Okay, you attacked the wrong target. Okay, let's see. Does he have anything? He has a negative effect, right? Oh, metal weakness. All right, you know what? Let's do this one to get the negative effects off of him and kill you. And turn them to ash. Get some double damage going if you don't think you're going to need it. Okay, she gets to go twice now. Let's do this one again. The, basically the random torture effect and the random positive status effect. Okay, what did... Oh, she's dodging area now. He's immune to... Oh, he's got the damage mirror on. He did the stun immunity himself. And you... got double damage. Oh, you still have the protection. All right, so she gives out pretty good ones, you know. By the way, you can have a sudden heart. Actually, should I baby him? Yeah, I'm gonna baby him. So he's like dead. So there's no reason to even bother here because we can't do anything anyway. Okay. I don't know what's going to take that. I would have to have a really ridiculous team in order to get that 3rd star here. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Okay, so that worked out pretty good. So let's just try to find these guys some challenging things here. This one's water-based, right? But it's 1 round. So I don't really consider that to be that tough. What do you have? It's 2 rounds. All right, let's see how this goes out. All right, so let's go. And of course, she's going first, so we'll do a little time stop. And get some bleeding. Okay, and I guess we could just make them burn too, because why not? And what presents do we get now? Damage increase. Are those both damage reflex? Hold on a second. Mirror, damage mirror, damage mirror. And they both for 2 rounds. Okay, and you just have double damage but for 1 round. Alright, but you know what? That's going to be enough against them. Unfortunately, he's got a bullseye on his head because of that. Although, he can just do this. And then get the time freeze back. Alright, and let me think. Silver Sword against you. And then Mad Ride. Okay, she needs to charge. Did she have the, I think she did. I think she had the banner, didn't she? Where she could actually recharge herself. I think that relic was banner. I wish I'd thought of that. I would have thrown that in. I might just do that. I have one lying around. Alright, let's see. Oh, bleeding. And, burn them to ash. And let me think. You're bleeding. We'll do another switch. Okay, dodge area. Did you really attack the guy who did the dodge area? Oh no, because it was a single target attack, yeah. But he also got... He got both of them? He got double damage too? Oh no, he did that to himself. Right, right. Skill mirror. Okay, skill mirror. And, okay, she kind of got bogus there for herself. All right. That really... She generally gives really good ones, though, you know? Yeah, might as well just do that. And, you know what? Here. You're dead anyway. And she's dead. He's dead, I should say. Okay, that worked out pretty good. That worked out pretty good indeed. Be right back. Okay, I gave her a charging banner that I leveled up to 20. Turns out I have about 4 extra ones lying around, not including the one that I used. I think that's an important part of her character design, so that's the reason I thought it was a good idea to put it in. I forgot that she could actually take the banner, and I think that makes her a lot more powerful, especially if I was to give her like the 3 10s, because that would just make her ridiculous because she could just keep attacking over and over again. Alright, let's see. I want to get a single encounter that's very strong. Maybe I'll end with that one. Let's just see for now. How far off the end am I? Hey, a meteor! Let's just see what we have here. I only got 1 star over here. Why is that? It's all fire, though. We're pretty strong, though. Alright, let's just see how this works out. This might be another terrible mistake, but we'll just let it go. Alright, time freeze? Oh, he resisted it. Oops. Okay, he's going to return the favor with some bleeding. Alright, and let me think about this. Yeah, all these are going to do... Oh, well, he's not fire in the front, is he? But he is, of course, immune to burning. 2 of them are immune to burning, so I don't want to waste time with that. Let's just hit one of these guys down here. Hit him really hard. Alright, let's see. Time switch. What are we going to get? Okay, what did you get? Oh, you got the bogus one there, didn't you? Oh. Yeah, that combo didn't work out too well. He got the trait protection. She got the double damage. And he got immune to torture. Okay. Alright, yeah, quicksands. Alright, let's think. Wicked Soul again. Alright, let me think about this. I think that they're probably dead. Let's try that. Let's see about that. Kids like you, sudden... Alright, I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna charge. And he's dead. Because I wanted to have all the other skills back. Okay, time freeze! And then he doesn't have any of these other ones now. Alright, Silver Sword. You in the front? Alright, let's think. Mad Ride. They're all fire. They're all fire. Alright, are they, they're all immune to burning too, so that doesn't make any sense as well. Wicked Soul, let's just work on getting rid of one of them. Alright, and then time switch. You're dead. Okay, what did you get? Oh, you got skill mirror, so you just sent that right back. Okay, you got evasion. And immune to torture? Oh, you had the immune to torture already, right? What did you get? And you got evasion. Alright. Well, let's go with the bleeding. And we'll just do the damage, might as well. And that's where that comes in. Okay, kids like you! Alright, and then let's think. Sudden time stop on you. And then we get to do this. Immune to torture, positive effect protection, double damage. She gave herself double damage again. Alright, and boom on you. And Wicked Soul. That's not bad. It's kind of oh, so close to that star. Is that the best one? 5736? Yes, it is. It's actually the best that I've done there. Okay, so it was just so close to that second star. So close, so close. If I'd given them like another rune each, they would have easily have done it. All right, let's go with... Let's think. I want one encounter that's really hard. What do you got? Ooh. Okay, let's try that. They're all 120 and 119. All right. I'm pretty sure she's going first, though. Okay, time freeze. Okay, no holding back. I think that quicksand is a better one to start with here. And then we'll get some burning going. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll get the burning going. Okay, and then time switch. Okay, I think that was the skill mirror, wasn't it? Oh, skill mirror. Yeah, it was a skill mirror. Oh, that sucks for you. What did you get? You got the positive effects protection, and you got cooldowns immunity. Okay, you know, you already have that, so... Okay, well, Silver Sword. Yeah, they're doing the job, aren't they? Mostly she is doing the job. All right, let's go to the last map and find something challenging here. I wouldn't try the final boss, but let's try this first one past the mini-boss and see what that's like. Actually, well, I mean, they're tougher, I suppose. They're just the same levels we just fought. But the individuals are kind of tougher, aren't they? Let's just move up a little bit more. What about this? I mean, I get to beat up a panda. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, time freeze. Alright, and then we're going to do some bleeding. And I guess burning here too. Okay, time switch. You guys are in a lot of trouble. Okay, and then of course, quicksands. And I think you're dead. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, but there's no question that somebody is setting the table for them very, very well. Very well indeed. All right, let's go back in and see our friends here. Okay, so they're all good. They're all good. That's the reason I chose them. You know, I kind of knew right ahead they're all good. There are different degrees of good, and there's also a matter of, yeah, they were really great in their time. And there's also, wow, you're amazing right now. All right, let's start at the top. We have Gregorz of Lyria. Gregorz of Lyria is still very good. He's got 2 group attacks that do different torture effects, quicksands and bleeding. And then he's got the attack that takes away negative status effects from him, makes him immune to stun, which situationally is good. And he's immune to possession to start with, so in some situations he can be very useful. If you know the other guy on the other side is using denial, that's possession, well, there's your guy to use, right? If you need to use earth, right? So he's very good. He's very good. He's an older one, but he's definitely still serviceable. It's just that in my case, he's got 2 lock ruin slots, which is a bit of a problem. And in terms of Earth individuals, let's face it, I got some other individuals I'll probably reach for first, right? Probably first and foremost Baylor, now that I have him to 110. All right, let's talk about Rador in the front. Rador can do a lot of damage when he gets the opportunity. The one big problem he has is when he runs into fire creatures. Then he's, yeah, that's a problem. You want to keep away from the fire creatures. Nature, yeah, he's your dude. You got nature guys, he's your dude right there. So he does do the group burning, but it is a low damage attack. His big attack doesn't do a torture effect, but if he has an enhancement of some kind, whether from himself, because he can give himself double damage, and it is an attack that does that, then he can do a lot of damage. Now, obviously, I only have one rune on him. It's only a 5. If I had all the slots open and I had full damage, he'd do a lot of damage. But as it is right now, again, I have better fire individuals. Would I use him or would I use Cain, right? That kind of thing. Would I use him or some of the other fire ones that I have are good? I mean, would I use him against, would I use him or say Marquis de Flamme, right? It's like that. It's great, but their time is kind of in the past. Both of those individuals, they have 3 evolutions to give you an idea what their age is. And then we come to the queen down here, Kronx. Yeah, she's very good. She's very, very, very good indeed. And the charging banner, I forgot completely she could take that. It does elevate her. It didn't really come up later. If I'd remembered it earlier, it would have been better because she did have situations when she was out of stamina, and she wouldn't have been out of stamina, and she could have just kept attacking and kept doing her thing. The addition of that skill that does the single target time stop that gives her the extra turn, because her big things are only 2 turn cooldowns, right? Her big freeze, you know, the time freeze is only a 2-round cooldown. The time swap there, the one that gives the torture effects and then gives the positive ones, that's only a 2-round cooldown. So having an extra turn thing there is really very, very useful indeed. I am going to rank her up to 110. And then I am strongly considering testing her as the center of my team. With her behind Dun Ra, and I might try Hook Kawaii in there simply because he has the immunity, although maybe I could go with Gelatron. I'm looking for somebody who would be immune to control so they can get the triple damage for 2 rounds and really lay havoc, you know? I mean, Hook Kawaii is good, but he's only 100 for me. I have Gelatron to 105. I mean, I could test it one way or another. It's just that I don't have a lot of water cells that I can just rank up Hook Kawaii, and that would be it. So I'm strongly considering, I'm going to rank her up to 110, and then maybe arrange it so she gets the 3 10 speeds that I have, and make her the center. Even if I don't change anybody else, I still think that makes my PvP team much better. Anyway, like I said, they're all good. The other 2 guys are good too. It's just that she's on another level of good, right? But they did function pretty well as a team. Had a little bit of trouble early on, you know, with some encounters because especially them dying, you know, because, you know, if the other guys go first and they're all attacking a single target, they're going to kill somebody, you know. But once they had the runes, it was all over for everybody. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.